Wah, so panas. Okay, hello. Hi Mimo. How are you going? Love the vibes. Thank you. Okay. I think this can come lower a little bit. Okay. Oh. Hi Mimo. All right. Can you guys hear me? Can y'all hear me? I have to pull this chair back a bit. Okay. All right. Let's get started. Wow. Wow. This is really locked on, isn't it? Ah, there we go. Hi, how are we? Hi, YouTube. Did I almost burn my hair with a candle? I know, I'm like that. Look, it's Mercury retrograde, and I don't know. Hi, Jumwei, how are you? I know. Oh, you saw? Yeah, you can see the candle in the. I love it. I'm like that, lah. I can be quite, like, just like clumsy in that sense. Hi, Kirsty, how are you? Okay, who here has been feeling like the energy is absolutely crazy? Because let me tell you, like, it has literally been crazy. When I say crazy, I mean, like, if you are feeling a little bit anxious at the moment, I just want you to know it's not you, it is just the energy. Do you know? Okay, that's better. You don't have to seem like crazy. Okay. It's not you, it's literally the energy. Like, it literally is, like, I've been feeling that it's kind of like Elisa, how are you? The energy. Oh my god, your piano. Yeah, great. Come. How is the audio quality? Do we still like it? Tell me, what happened? I just feel like, by the way, if you say anything rude, you will be muted. So, your previous. Really? What happened? Tell me, Bing Yao, how are you? Oh my god, I need to screenshot that. I'm gonna screenshot it. Give me 2 seconds. Where's my assistive touch? Okay, here we go. Oh, but got my cleavage in it. Ah, yeah, whatever. Hi, Pranawanti. Weapon. What did I see in my last reading for you? Okay, this is gonna cover it. Oh my god. Yeah, Iran attack. Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. The Iran attack, I'm not even up with the news. Can you literally DM me this? Can you DM that to me? Like, as if you're telling me, yeah, Iran was attacked. No, yeah, so I'm not saying that you can't. Yeah, DM me as if like you're telling me. But that's crazy. I guess it's just like, I say Dubai wouldn't be bad, but it's just like you like, it wouldn't be bad, but for now you kind of just wanna, it's like you just want to see what's going to be, like not make any crazy, cause the problem is when we don't know what's going to be, right? Thank you. Oh my god, Mimu, are you in Dubai? Yeah, how are you? I'm so sorry. You must be so scared. Yeah, and if they can't, they're in Dubai, but they can't pay you, there's no point. But I did feel for you, Elisa, that you don't necessarily need to, like, I'm not picking up that you completely need to move. I think that you can stay in it. Hi, Smuggy. Hi, Freddie. I'm really good. I feel like I'm not getting that you have to go. Sis Amanda, what days and times are you live? I love you. Oh, thank you, Purnawanti. It differs. Purnawanti, actually, you should join my Telegram group chat because I always post when I'm going live. If you go to my channel, and if you go like to quick like if you go to Grace and Tarot, graceandtarot.com/quick links, you will be able to, there's a little option, or if you find me on Instagram or TikTok, I'll DM you the link to join my group chat. Yeah, I also feel like you really need a break, Nice room. Thank you. 6-7. Oh my god. Freddie, there you go. I am feeling, calling all the Balpes, by the way. I am feeling so, like, right now, I am just feeling like, I don't know, there are bubbles of energy in the air. Is anyone feeling the bubbles of energy? Thank you so much, Freddie. Welcome. Just passing through. So what's going on here? Hi, Valtoras. Hi, Valtoras. I'm doing tarot and astrology readings, and I'm also streaming live on TikTok. So if you guys are a little bit concerned, that's what's going on. So we're just gonna have chats, talk about life, talk about the energy. So, I'm really into energy. Of course, we all should be into energy. We should all be working with energy. But if you currently feel like, it's a little bit crazy, it's because it is. You feel like you drink quite loud, huh? Yes, I know. Did you like the loud drinking? Hold on, I'm just gonna adjust my TikTok. I'm just gonna push this down. Oh no. I'm just gonna push this down a little bit. I think that's better. Okay. Let's see how that goes. Yeah, Elisa, I do feel like you can really just, hold on, let me just adjust this. How is this? Oh, living in New Zealand. Yes, I'm living in New Zealand. Are you a truth seeker? 100% I am a truth speaker. Smitty, you need help. What do you need help in? Yeah, Elisa, I don't know. I just got from the reading, like, there's going to be so much like geopolitical instability at the moment. It's almost better for you to stay put. And I also feel like there are a lot of options for you in Singapore. There are options that you can explore. I love you, Julian. Yeah, I'm living in New Zealand. I'm in the UK in the hood with no way out. I'm so sorry yeah, UK in the hood. Okay, Balpes, hello. If you're on TikTok, I would so appreciate if you could double tap that screen. It would help me so much. I know, thank you. How does this work? So, if you would like a reading, you need to make a payment. And I'm gonna post the link here. So I have just been, oh, you from Wellington? I'm in Tamaki Makoto. I have just been feeling, yep, got it. I don't know, Elisa, are you guys feeling this energy? It's like bubbles. It's like bubbles of energy coming up, and everyone kind of feels like a little bit, like I have to be a bit on edge, and I've got to be very, 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 very careful not to, I got to also be very, very careful not to, become very irritable. But you know what? It's so crazy. Like, one of my old flatmates has lost it. No, like, yeah, she's crazy. So a couple of days ago, an old flatmate from about 3 or 4 years ago, she just appeared like by my car, and she was like, Amanda, they're tracking me. And so I let her stay the night because she's kind of been sleeping on the streets because she was so she's so paranoid. Like, Steven, she thinks that the AT vehicles are tracking her. Basically her nervous system has completely collapsed. And so she came, I guess, to my place because it's one of the only places she feels safe. But she's completely like, she's lost it. to the point that she doesn't want to go back to her flat because she thinks people are tracking her. She's thrown away all of her phones. Her father's come from the UK, but she's like ran away. She's under the mental health act. Anyway, so I felt really sorry for her. So of course I said, stay for one night, have a shower, and I fed her. And then she turned up at my house again tonight. And I just was like, babe, I'm sorry. Like, you have to go and find your family. Like, I can't look after you. She was not very happy with me, but I just feel sad because obviously her nervous system has collapsed. So I think, and then I said this to my healer, and she said, more and more across the board, we will be, chill stream, not gonna lie, it is very chill. We're gonna be seeing more people with their nervous system collapsing and all sorts of things happening. So but it is just really, it's kind of sad to see someone that I used to live with who was actually really lovely. She's just like sleeping on the streets these days because it's crazy. She can't go home. Yeah, and I just feel that, I don't know, I kind of now feel like I need to just stay at home and not socialize with people. For those of you who don't know, I'm a Leo. I'm very extroverted, and I think a lot of people are feeling lonely at the moment, so they're looking for people to hang out, like Kaki to hang out with. But I realized something. I mean, I have so much work that I need to do on myself, by myself, and I just kind of feel like there's so many people have really heavy energy at the moment. So it's also very hard for me to be around people because I'm just like, oh, it's so much energy that I can't deal with it. And I have so much to do by myself. I kind of think I need to just stay. Hey Kendrick, I don't know if they will be rich, but you can ask. You can pay for a reading and ask. So yeah, I just feel like, can you check that? Your Leo too. Oh, Elisa, it's because of your chart. I know that you have a Leo, but I think you got Cancer rising also. So also your Leo, remember, I must have said at your chart, it will be because your Leo expresses itself in a certain part of your chart, not in the loud areas. Your Leo will express itself in a different part of your chart. It will be in the soft areas that you become very Leo. Hi, from Honduras. Hello. Hello, Harlington. Hi, Dora. Hi, Fuzzboy. Yeah, you're Leo too as well, right? So, yeah, I think a lot of people are very crazy nowadays. What do future hold for? Who's Osirent? I don't know who that is, Kendrick. But if you would like a reading, you need to make a payment. I only do paid readings. I can check, but you need to make a payment. Howdy from Australia, Stormy Wing. Hi from New Zealand. We're down under. Hi from New Zealand. Nope, I'm not going to do it for free. Sorry, I don't do it for free. What do you do with those cards? I'm doing tarot readings tonight. And as I just told someone on TikTok, I don't do free readings. Do it for free? Lol, no, thank you. Thanks, Jisoo. 안녕하세요. 감사합니다. I don't do free readings because it's not accurate when I do free readings. And you might be like, that's convenient, and it is. And my spirits won't let me do free readings. Yeah, so I feel... Can you tell us a story, Dora? Yes, I've been telling so many stories. Show us your tarot cards or GTFO. These are my tarot cards. This is the borderless tarot deck, which I really love. They're really beautiful. It's borderless because usually the tarot is borders. They're very new. I don't use this deck a lot. So I saw this when I did a tarot reading yesterday, and I decided to pick it out. But yeah, I'm really feeling like... by the way, we are in Mercury retrograde right now. So Mercury is retrograding, and you know when Mercury is in retrograde, it is really a correction. Emperor on top, King of Cups on top. No, thank you. I'm not gonna. Your room is very nice. Thank you so much, Dora. So, as Mercury is retrograding, it will be retrograding through a part of your chart, it will be retrograding through a part of everyone's chart. And this is where we are going to be feeling probably the most tension, the most, yeah, it's kind of like you will be feeling like, okay, it's retrograding. What am I, like, I mean, even today I felt like kind of like, I kind of felt a little bit frustrated. But I feel it's just the energy. And I just had to slow down and be like, look, it's Mercury retrograde. Like, things do go wrong. Things also, like, details get lost. No, my dead twin is not in the back of you, and I don't have a dead twin. I don't mind football. I wouldn't say I love football. No, Mercury retrogrades 20th of March, I think. Mercury retrograde ends 20th of March. Yes. So, what was your rising again, Elisa? Do you remember? I know. No, I think the retrograde is, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 20th of March. It stations, Mercury stations direct. Your rising Capricorn. Wow. What's the lottery number? 56, 27, 8, 9, 15. Yeah, your Gemini. Capricorn rising. Let me bring up. Pisces will be affecting you. Wow, your self-expression, Elisa. So for you, a lot of this Mercury retrograde is going to be, you're going to be like really looking at how you're going to be looking at all the ways in which you express yourself and all the way what is blocking you from expressing yourself and communicating with people. So I think this Mercury retrograde for you, Elisa, is going to be very heavy on communication with people and like expressing yourself. Dora, how old am I? Guess. How old do you think I am? So yeah, like for me, Mercury is retrograde. Oh my God, it does. Is it? It's like communication, how you express yourself, how others see you, all these kind of things. This is it. This is where it's hitting your chart. 27, that's so nice. Oh my God, JJJ is the closest to my age. How come? Tell me. By the way, if you're on the live, I would so love if you could like it. Calling all the Balpes. All the Balpes that need a reading. How often are people being murdered in your area? I'm running a case study for a research team. I don't know, and I would hope very few. I don't know, and I don't really want to know. Really? 32? I'm 33, Dora. You're right. I'm 33. Oh no. Damn, y'all, I just burnt my carpet. If you do a little dance, I will like and subscribe. That's my little dance. I think an ember fell on the floor and burnt it. No, oh my God, no, I'm in my 20s. No. Oh, I mean, no. I don't want to say hello. Hello. Hello again. Hello, Ligmapus. What happened? No, I think I was saging and a little bit dropped on the floor. I smelled this burning plastic and I wondered what it was. It was just an ember. But the problem is when I move out of the place, I'm going to have to replace it. Come on, what the fuck? I know. Yeah, no, I'm 33. I'm magic number 33. Yoy, what is his name again? Whose name? I'm 33, y'all. And I'm loving it. Part of me is like, do I really, what is an ember? It's like a little part of the sage dropped on the carpet. Don't say that guy's name again, troll name. Yeah, okay, I won't. No, I don't even know what that is. Best. Don't say it. I love it. Hi, 123 S41A. Hi. Yeah, no, I don't actually wish I was in my 20s because I think when, oh, I don't drink beer. How many kids you got? Zero kids? The best. The beast. So, which sport do you live? I don't know what that is. Um, what sport do I love? I love strength training. I'm not gonna say like I'm a weightlifter, but technically I do lift weights. Um, you know, where are you from? I'm Singaporean and I live in Auckland, New Zealand. That's where I live. Hello, Palpes. What's going on? Hi there, Christopher. How are you? I do lift weights. My PB is actually 92.5 kg. I can deadlift 92.5. Today I squatted 60, but my max squat I think is 85 kg. And I'm benching 40 kg currently. 6'7". Thanks, I'm not supposed to be here. No, I'm full Asian. I'm full Singaporean. I'm full Chinese. So yeah, if you're asking me about my deadlift PB, it is 92.5 kg for 5 reps. No, no bowl. No bowl. I'm very clean. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I used to smoke. Oh, thank you, Christopher. How am I doing? I'm doing so good. I'm really, really good. You know, thank you. No, I wouldn't recommend doing that. Sorry, no, I'm not gonna give a tour of my house. I'm actually I'm quite healthy. Do you know how strong I am? Are those new cards? They're different cards. They're not that new. Okay, Singaporeans, how are we feeling? What's the energy in Singapore like? We have all of the... Do I want to do a food challenge? Not really. Oh, it's Stefan is back. Not really. Guys, these are my traps. Don't you think that's insane? Hello. Oh, Leah, you're a Leo as well. We got another Leo. How are you feeling? Do you know what your rising is, Leah? Hello, user 4039758171169. I think I should know. Che, I love it whenever you just come here and say hello, Amanda. It makes me so happy. So thank you. You're a Leo, Leah. So Leah, you're a Leo. Do you know what your rising is also? Look, Leos are getting a huge glow up this year. It's so freaking good. Yes, I would love to read a card for you, but I only do paid readings. So if you like a reading, I would love to read. Just make your payment first and then come on in. And yeah, I can read about finances for sure. Hey, Leo is very good year for us, you know. Are you from Sri Lanka? No, I'm Singaporean. Are you a Leo, Steve? What about Aries? Is it true that today the planets will align? I think so. I think there is supposed to be some golden lineup of planets today. Aries, I think Aries, it's going to be a big year. A lot of structural changes for Aries. I don't identify. Oh God, you're a scammer too? Would you think, like, do you think I'd be like, yeah, I'm a scammer? Come on. I wouldn't recommend doing shrooms under. I don't recommend doing drugs. I'm not someone who... Oh my God, chicken banana. Did anyone tell you that you are amazing and pretty? Thank you so much. You were so sweet, chicken banana. Also, how come your username is chicken banana? You're so sweet. A rose for me. Thank you. Chicken banana. Do you eat chicken and banana together? I have had dinner. Nah, those days are behind me. Oh my God, bits of skin. Long time no see. How are you? I miss you. Chicken banana, tell me about your username. You like both chicken and banana, or do you eat chicken and banana together? Are you 18 years old? I'm above 18. I'm Did you even stand on the scale this time? No. I try not to love cause I know where it can go in a pretty deep end. I guess for me, I just oh, you was in London. How was London? It must be so cold. I don't really like I think when you're operating at the kind like when you work with energy, like I don't use any substances because substances really interfere with not only like it interferes with my gift, it interferes with my clarity. Um and I think because on the last couple of years I've really gone on a journey of really being like really, really wanting to like work with my intuition. Oh no, caffeine got lah. No, I drink coffee. Sorry. I don't look at race. Um, White girl magic. I'm not really into race. It was terrible how it. Oh my god, how it. You were stuck in meetings all day, every day in London. Oh my god. No lah, caffeine I can't. I have to. I'm so, if me saying that I'm a gift means I've lost it, I'm so happy to be lost. I'm not looking for a feeder. Sorry. Yeah, I guess in terms of that, like psychedelics and a gate, that's what I probably would have thought 5 years ago. But now working with energy, you know, I am gonna stay lost, girl. You know I'll be staying lost. If that means that I'm lost and I'm crazy, I'm gonna stay lost and crazy because life is pretty freaking good for me. Like I love my life. I think life is really amazing. I've got a great life and I'm really happy. So if that's the price you gotta pay for being lost, like that's fine with me. Christopher, thank you. Um, yeah. I feel like I don't like to use substances and I don't drink a lot either. Like I might have a drink every now and then, but I just feel like I think my body can't cope with it. And also, like I don't need it. That's the great thing. I don't need substances. I don't need alcohol anymore. You know? So I just feel like also we are Singaporeans, we can't do this. Yeah, Elisa, all these people asking, I'm like, no, can't do. Oh, that's really nice, Stefan. That's okay. No, I have enough money. Yeah, Christopher, do you prefer not? Like, I don't know, like I used to do that. Okay, I want to tell you something. I used to love to smoke. I used to smoke, okay? And smoking in Singapore is so cheap still compared to New Zealand. And I still love a cigarette every now and then, but like I'm also a singer, so I can't really be smoking. And I guess I just really that's the thing is like I also feel like when you really love what you do and you care about what you do, you want to be clear-minded, and you just want to be clear-minded and you want to be like in your right mind to do your job. And I guess that's how I feel now lah with my life that when I used to drink and party, I guess I don't know. I didn't love myself, and B, I was looking for some excitement in my life because there wasn't a lot. Hi, Toyota Super NASCAR. Hello, hello, hello. What's this then? Hi, this is the Tarot Astrology stream. Elisa, I'm really excited by the developments in your interviewing. How are you feeling with your current job? I used to know you tendered resignation already, correct? Is it? Oh my god, what's that? Hello, hello, hello. What's that then? Is that a Postman Pat reference? Hello, hello, hello. Postman Pat. Postman Pat. Postman Pat and his black and white cat. Early in the morning. Oh my god, I love Postman Pat. What a great cartoon. Hi from London. I'm really good. Hi, Rose. How are you? Yeah, you tend. How do you feel since you tended? You feel a lot better. Is that Margot? Did Margot just join? Margot, huh? Hey, I think Singapore has the longest notice periods I've ever known. Like 2 months is xiao. Yes, I do feel major events are taking place. Yes, and I'm feeling these crazy, like if you guys are feeling anxious and a little bit on edge, it's because of the energy. And Lika was like, March is going to be crazier. Margot, hello my love. How are you feeling? How are you dealing with this crazy energy? I actively have to slow down. But no, literally today, yeah, there's a freaking crazy energy, man. I actually I don't know what planets are aligning. I think Saturn and Neptune are conjunct in Aries at the moment. There's crazy energy, and yeah, all of them, and and speed up. Trust me, yeah, it's going to speed up. Like life is going to so speed up, and I also feel like my patience has just run out. So when my flatmate, okay, the crazy story for those who just joined, a flatmate from 2 or 3 years ago suddenly showed up at my house the other day at like 10 o'clock at night, and she was like, Amanda, I'm being tracked, I'm being followed, the police are looking for me. I'm like, okay, what's going on, girl? She's like, she's just like, she's autistic, and she's a really lovely girl, like very lovely, very normal. We lived together for 3 or 4 years. um and she is convinced that cats and mosquitoes are spying on her. So her nervous system has gone through a complete crash. That she thinks that she's like, I'm in the mental hospital, and they've hired all these actors to dispense real medication. So she turned up at my house, and I felt, it's so sad because she like run away from hi Lana, thank you so much. You're so sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you too. Anyway, so she turned up, and she's British, and I think it started when she wanted to go back to um the UK. But apparently, if you have an visa, like if you have like a Kiwi passport with a chip in it, you can't travel back to the UK with your Kiwi passport. You have to use your British passport. So I think it was kind of, yeah. So anyway, so I housed her for a night. I fed her, I got her to shower because she told me that she'd run away. She basically checked herself into like a little interim like facility, because the police were like, well, if you don't want to go home, because she said, I don't want to go home, someone's changing all the stuff in my room. So she was like, okay, well, they're like, you can check in here. Anyway, she checked in there, and they did some assessments, and she was like, yeah, I think it was, and she got put under the Mental Health Act. Then she ran away, and then she was like sleeping rough in the bushes, and then came to my house. So I was like, oh my god, you have to. I gave her a bed for a night. I let her sleep on the couch, and then I fed her, and then I showered her. I gave her like $90 earplugs. I gave her some loop earplugs, okay, $70 earplugs, because she was talking about sleeping in the bushes and the cats waking her up. I was like, oh my god. I was like, babe, you. And then apparently her father was coming from UK, because of course she threw away her phone. It was just such a tragic story. And I felt so sad for her. But then, guess what? Today she turned up on my doorstep again. And I was like, I can't. She has family here. But she thinks that the family is tracking, like, also part of it. She just turned up and she said, sorry, I don't mean. I said, oh, hi, come on in. But sure, like. And I was like, Jess, you can't stay here tonight. I can't. She has a really bad spiritual attachment, and I have things to do, and it's not fair on my flatmates as well. And yeah, so I kind of, but my patience, I hosted a dinner yesterday, and it was fine, but it was kind of a waste of time. And I think my patience for people is just run really thin. I think because I'm working a lot as well. So, and I feel really sorry for her, but I say, babe, you have to go back to your family. You need to go and stay with your family. But it's so, but but yeah, anyway, I felt the energy. I felt so sorry for her, but I'm like, no, I'm gonna nip this in the bud now. Like, she has money. Like, you go and, but she doesn't want to spend her money because she's scared they're tracking her. I don't know lah. She has to sort it out. Yeah, I did a lot already. Then also, like, if not, it will be just, and I'm like, yeah, because she has family. She's family here. But also I think my patience after last night, I just been too social. And I'm at a time in my life, like tomorrow I'm officiating a wedding. I'm a wedding celebrant. So, and I've had like quite a lot of like MC gigs recently. So I guess I feel very like I need to save my. Thank you. I need to save my energy for my work. Yeah. And she said, oh, then of course, as soon as I said, babe, I think you need to go back to your family, she just turned on me. And she's like, do you have an old t-shirt? And I was like, not really. And then I gave her a little jacket. And she didn't even say thank you. She just left. Oh my God, I miss you too, bits of skin. How often do the planets line up? Is it like a really rare thing? Yes, it would be. How was your business trip in London? Actually, how do you get certified to be a wedding celebrant? So in New Zealand, right, you literally you can just apply. You don't even need to take a course. Taking a course will help, but you need to get like reference letters and stuff from people, and then you just apply to the government. You do an interview and then you get granted, and then they might like it. Hi Roxana. I really love the name Roxana. So yeah, and then I mean I did my first wedding last year. This is actually I think this is my second wedding, and it's really great. I'm so excited. And then I've got my third wedding in a couple of weeks with a friend. So, and then I've got a fourth wedding coming up. Yeah, I would have done like 3 weddings this year already. So it's really exciting. How's wedding in New Zealand like? Wedding in New Zealand is like quite nice lah. It's not as, I wouldn't say it's like, how Singapore, weddings in Singapore are all about, like they're very glam, they're very, I mean, I like Singapore weddings, but here it's a lot, can be very rustic. Not my wedding. I'm a wedding celebrant, so I'm officiate. I'm a wedding officiant. How many weddings do you plan to have? I plan to have at least I plan to officiate to have at least 50 weddings. So yeah, it can be very nice. No, that's okay, Christopher. It's quite funny. How many weddings you plan to have? I'm like, well, only weddings in New Zealand. But I now that I am a wedding celebrant, I'm like, wow, I want now that I like it's kind of great because I get to go and study all sorts of different people's weddings. I get to see what it's like. I mean, of course I attend some as guests, but like I get to be and because Margot is a great question. In New Zealand, weddings are so they could be they literally you could have a wedding at home. You can have a wedding in like you can have a wedding anywhere, like in any wedding venue, and it's very nice, very scenic, outdoors, by the lake and things like that. In Ang Mo countries, it's like that. It's not all, and here there's not a lot of hotel weddings because people kind of like their wedding venue. I mean, you will pay for like a nice wedding venue that's as much as an Ang Mo wedding. But no, it's only New Zealand because every wedding needs to be registered with the government. Hi, Random Facts 007. I love it. Random Facts 007. So, welcome back. So, I feel like, yeah, actually went crazy. Couples in a 5-star hotel. So, I really, yeah, I enjoy. I enjoy it a lot. I think it's great. Hello, okay. Hello, oat milk latte. Hi, Tete. Okay, yeah, time for me. I know, right? No, so I looked at it in Singapore. Wedding celebrants are not. Oh my God, Margot, really? Would you ever want? I think that you'd be a great wedding celebrant, Margot. Actually, your personality really can. But yeah, no, in Singapore, it's chosen. You're actually chosen. You're an outstanding member of society. And by the way, they don't really they don't charge. They're not like independent wedding celebrants. I mean, maybe you get ang pao at the end, but like here, I set my rate. It's like 750, 1,000, like 600, 750, that kind. And then, but I think in Singapore, there's no, you kind of do it as a public service and then you get ang pao lah. Yeah, wedding celebrants are so great. I love it too. Bits of skin. So was your business trip in London fruitful? And yeah, what was the weather like? But is the weather much better in Scotland? Or is it still rainy as well? You know what? When my healer first told me to be a wedding celebrant, I did not like the idea. I didn't want to do it. I was like, ew, I don't want to be a wedding celebrant. That's so uncool. And look at me now, like, but every time my healer tells me to do something that I don't want to do, I know that I have to do it lah. I know. I don't know. I just had my own, maybe I really just had my own ideas of like what is, wait, I'm going to push this. Oh, yeah. I just had my own ideas of like, I just have my ego lah. Landed Apollo contracts. I just entered. What are you doing? I'm reading tarot. Why? Oh, congratulations on landing the contracts. I'm sorry that it was stressful. Yeah, I think it's cool now, but I had to get over my own ego, which happens a lot lah. I must say that I often have to just get over my own ego because I'm like, ugh. I have this idea that like, a successful actor or something will do this or not do that. Thank you, Asula. And so a lot of my life, a lot of my own journey has been me just getting over myself and getting over my ego that says, oh, it's so cringe to do that. And in fact, like literally, I really feel like the best thing last year was embrace the cringe. Ever since I've embraced the cringe, oh my God, it's so good. It's so good. Life has been even better. So much has come to me. Oh, we love a good stressful. I think a good stressful bits of skin is like the weather. The weather in Scotland's always worse. A good stressful is so funny. It's a good challenge. It was a challenge. Oh yeah, I can imagine. Your nervous system must have been on overdrive. Yeah, it's so worth it, right? But I feel like now, like, I just do feel like embracing the cringe is so important. But yeah, Margot, how has life been? Tell me. How has life been? I am just feeling very wired. Yeah, it's really... Margot just said, but being a wedding celebrant is so cool because you celebrate love. Plus, not everyone has that role and it's special. And actually, do you know what my healer said to me when I was like, I don't want to be a wedding celebrant? She just said to me, Amanda, why wouldn't you want to use your gift to spread love to other people? Why wouldn't you want to use your gifts to spread love and bring love to people and bring love to this important day? She's like, you'd be so good at it. And you really would bring the beautiful energy. And I think that really, when she asked me that really stopped me in my tracks. Because here I was being like, oh, it's so uncool. But when she was like, why wouldn't you want to just spread loves with the gifts that God has given you? And that actually got me out of my ego and went, yeah, that's why wouldn't I want to do that? Why wouldn't I, And since then, it's kind of been one of the best things I've ever done. And what was really cool was this couple that I'm about to marry tomorrow. We've only met on Zoom because we do like Zoom consultations. So we've only met on Zoom a couple of times. And then I was out walking in my neighborhood and I bumped into her. I live in a city neighborhood. And I bumped into her and I recognized her and I said, hey. And she goes, hey. I was like, it's Amanda, your wedding celebrant. And she goes, oh my God. And then she looks at me and she says, wow, I love your energy. And that was really, really gorgeous. So it was so nice the universe got me to meet her before that. And I just really liked her energy a lot. And so we did the rehearsal the other day and it was very cool, but I had to really, Hi, Clarity, sending you some love. You want some love? Sending you some love. But actually I realized that I'm pretty like tan I'm almost low-key like sunburnt because when I was doing her rehearsal, the sun was directly in my face. Hi, after summer. Ooh. Love from Scotland. So it's been such a crazy time. Like, I really feel like the time is so crazy at the moment. And I don't know. I feel... Oh! Okay, the table. Thank you so much, After... Ah! Thank you so much, After Summers. Thank you. Wait, I gotta pick up the cards. What card is this? This is a blind reading. Six of Swords. Okay, everyone on this live. We need to just like move forward, move on. Do not dwell in the grief. Do not dwell on mistakes. Do not dwell on anything right now. It's not a good time to dwell, you know. This is the Six of Swords. Can you see it? The Six of Swords. Do not dwell. Can I read your cards? Sure. I really feel like, yeah, right now is not the time to dwell on anything. You also Wyatt. Yeah, I feel quite Wyatt. Don't dwell at KFC. That's true. You can dwell wherever you like. Six Swords. Oh my god, I keep on forgetting bits of skin that it's morning time. Thank you for mourning for me in the morning. Dwell at KFC, I know. I'm not really a KFC girl, to be honest. I'm like a McDonald's girl. Oh, you really are gonna read my cards, Joe Rodrigo. Thank you for asking. Aw, thank you, bits of skin. You give me a happy end to my night. And Four Fingers. I like both. I've never tried Four Fingers. Is it good? Hi, Tessa. Oh my god, Tessa, how are you? Welcome back. How was your day been? Yeah, bits of skin, I'm always like, how's your day? But your day's just starting. Okay, I will try next time I come back to Singapore. The soy garlic flavor. Good. Yeah, so Mercury is in retrograde at the moment, and I just think that I think it really is giving slowdown, because if not, there's a lot of mistakes that we need to do. Me, I'm really good. I'm so good. The energy is a bit wild, so I'm a little bit... Hi, is this tarot? This is tarot. Hello. 11:12 a.m. So what's the weather like in summer in Scotland? Reverse cow or dog, Amanda? Neither. May I got the reading? Joe Rodrigo. What time I am? 12:22. May I got the reading? May I got the reading? Yes, you may. Thank you. Feel free. Oh my god, 56 days? This show, Elisha, hello. What's 56? K-drama. Mercury is definitely in retrograde. You think Mercury is not in retrograde? You are like the only person on the planet who does not think Mercury is in retrograde right now. Mercury is literally in retrograde. Yeah, it is a pick. Yeah, it is. It is a pick of it. I'm a Leo, but I'm an actor. I'm a Singaporean that lives in Auckland, New Zealand. Mostly it's... How do you survive mentally in Scotland? Are you just used to it? Yeah, that's why it's Mercury is definitely in retrograde. I love how someone's like, Mercury is not in retrograde. Where do you get your info? Yeah, I have a shrine for myself, of course. Look, I'm a Leo and I'm an actor. So I've got photos of myself everywhere, and I've got mirrors everywhere as well. Because I think it's really, I think it's really important to have, to love yourself. Why do I have cross-eyed? Because I'm looking straight at you into your soul. I'm cross-eyed because I'm looking straight into your soul. I guess. Yeah, Mercury is definitely in Gatorade. And it's in Pisces, so the Pisces part of your chart, that's where you will be feeling it the most. South Africa, 43 degrees today. It was a best friend. I am not, we just so don't know, but it might be stuffed animal something, but it's connection to what doesn't seem inanimate. Sorry, Joe. What does that mean? It was a best friend. Good. I mean, I don't think you need to have photos of yourself in the mirror. I think it's just, but I'm a Leo, you know what I mean? Like, Leos, we love looking at ourselves. What can I say? Oh my God, Kiko Hart. She's like, I'm a Leo and I have pictures and mirrors all around me as well. Yeah, I think it's and I love it. It's really good for my and I put for and I have a theory that every Leo has themselves as the background photo, right? That's true. You could. But I really have a big mirror and these are so the reason why I have these particular photos in my room is because these photos remind me of a certain state that I want to be in. Myself isn't the background photo. Yeah, but you Gemini, right? Oh yeah, Leo. You're Gemini? I thought Gemini, right? Gemini rising, is it? Leo Gemini. You should. It's very important. No, but you should. You should. You should have yourself as the background photo. Yeah, Leo rising. You. Oh, you're a Libra? I love Libras. But Libras kind of also drive me out the wall a bit. Well, your cards are reading that you are over trusting. A fool's card is not a bad thing, but it seems the sun shows your hope to bond. Yeah, maybe I am over trusting. Oh yeah, fits the skin, you are Virgo. That's why you're modding, because Virgos. Yeah, that's it. Nikia, which is like, what's my opinion on Libra for this year? I mean, you Libra suns don't know, but Libra risings, it'll be a great year. I don't know. My opinion, Libra rising, and you look at the Libra rising chart. Libra rising, that means that Leo is, I don't know, Libra rising. Let me take a look. It's hard because, October Libras are the best. We chill AF. I know, but I really, really look at the rising sign these days, not just the. It's hard because I can't really talk about sun signs. Like what we know, like I gotta know the rising. Margot, oh my God, Margot, you would be feeling, Margot as a Leo rising, are you feeling it? Oh my God, Mala Xiangguo, hello. That's great. And keep on, honestly, things will go well for you. Just keep on manifesting that. Oh my God, Mala Xiangguo, oh my God. Hi, I just love the Mala Xiangguo. So, yeah, did you find DE? Did you find dirt? Mala, you really like mala. What's your favorite mala? I like tomato, huh? Yes, so I think it's really important, like, for Leo risings right now, if you're a Leo rising, not Leo sun, Leo rising, we are completely feeling the Pisces energy. You know, we are feeling the crazy energy in our shared resources and the money we share with other people. Hange. I love dry pot on. Oh, what's a dry pot? Actually, I still don't think I've. Okay, I want to admit something. I've never had mala. I don't think so. I don't think I've ever had mala before. Which is weird because my siblings are into. I mean, I don't live in Singapore, but mala is quite hot here. It's 3 steps. Last is advice. There is an inner struggle, not the typical who am I, but I'm finding it hard to find that everyone close to me know my passion. A fear to lose close ones. Oh yeah, Joe, that. Who was your first sub? I can't remember. I think mala is too spicy for me. Stir fry. I think stir fry can, like mala indomie, but I think the soup I cannot tahan. I think your tummy can take mala not? A fear to lose clothes. It's interesting interesting, Joe. But I feel like I've already been through the energy, the fear of letting everyone close to me know my passion. Everyone knows my passion already. Tala. Tala is like 最大的辣, is it? I didn't know there's mala. It's like medium la, right? And then tala is like biggest. 重辣. Wow. Oh my god, sorry. It's like 微小众 and 特辣. No lah also have. Oh yeah. So can I have the mala? Can I have the mala taste without so spicy? Like if I cannot really take very very spicy, can I have like no lah? It's like yong tau fu. That's damn funny. It's like eating chili crab. You know. I have a question. Have you ever read cards for celebrities randomly, like before, like on your own? No, I don't think I have. But I have asked. Of course, there's spirits around us all the time. Thank you, Joe. Yeah, of course. I know there's spirit, but there's spirits around me all the time, you know. Christopher, thank you. Yes. Mon, neither. I'm Singaporean. No, yours is there. Yeah, no, I have a spirit guide. Of course, I have my spirit guide. I have quite a few spirit guides. Yes, I do. I know one of my main spirits. I do know some of the spirits, and then they're just like misc spirits that are always around everywhere. But yeah, there are entities. But yeah, I know my guardian spirit. She's around me all the time. She's watching me, and I can't hide from her. So, so like go see my healer. Then she call me out. I think I'm sorry. The other day I got kind of annoyed at her. Yeah. No, Joe. I know. Yeah. I know my spirit guides. I see a healer, and she sees my spirits as well. A cheeseburger is my hello. I love it. It's so like I just love it because it looked mad. Yeah, I want to watch. But I don't know. I don't know where I can stream. I don't think it's on my Netflix. They also got tarot reading, like tarot matching, 2 minutes. Oh my god, you can see my feet? That's so weird. You can see the way I'm sitting. I'm like hunched over. That's so strange. Okay, I need to lower this table. I can't with that. Oh my gosh. Disney Plus? Okay. I don't like that you can see my legs. Have you heard the news about what happened at no. Yes, we do crave appreciation. It's true. We love being appreciated. We love being loved. We just love all of that kind of stuff. It's true. It really is true. Jelly Muffin 888. What a name. Is it true? Yeah, it's very true. That's very true about Leo rising. I feel. Okay, I think I'm going to do a last call because I'm sleepy, and I think all of the hide your feet, Amanda. There are some very strange. Yeah, I know. Oh my God, Amber, I'm good. How are you? How is life? How is life? I'm gonna kind of cross my legs. It's so true. Hi, Amber. How's life? Are you feeling the crazy energy? It's a bit crazy. A bit xiao, right? Yeah, and so like Margot, we will be the Leo risings will be feeling this energy most to do with our shared resources. Like yesterday. Yeah, I feel like I'm very, very aware right now of like splitting the bill. Like, am I giving more? And also, yeah, I'm really aware. Like these days, I'm kind of, I think because I have been an overgiver in the past. I used to host a lot. I used to give, and I used to like not. Of course, when I didn't love myself enough, I didn't value me, right? And so I was always just like okay spending so much money on other people. Hold on, I need to do this verification. Hi YouTube, you get me up close and personal. Hi. So I used to be really okay. I realized this. I used to be really, really, really okay with just like spending a lot of money on people. But these days, I don't know. I think it's because what I'm experiencing right now is because I have so much to do and so much to work on. Um, you know, a neighbor that passed. I don't know any neighbors that passed. It could be the spirit of the person who used to live here. They passed away. But anyway, yeah, but like I think right now because I've got so much to work on and I really enjoy, I think I feel like I don't have enough time for me and myself now. Like I'm always wanting more time to do to tick things off my to-do list. So now when I'm socializing or seeing other people, and we split the bill, and it's not like, I don't know, when I feel like, I guess it's not about splitting the bill, but even with like right now I'm specifically going through this thing where I'm really asking, what are my friends bringing to the table? Because I love them, but what are they actually like contributing towards my life? Like, is it worth it for me to be out at this like 3 hour dinner? What's the purpose of this dinner? Like, and everyone like, yes, I love catching up with people, but like I see my healer every week. I catch up with, and then I call my best friend when I need to. I just feel like I've been asking myself, what did I get out of this? It's like, what am I really getting out of this, to BH? Like, if this time, and I've started thinking, this time this time could be spent literally working on my business at home, working on something that's really going to grow me, working on. And it's crazy because if you told me 3 years ago, I would feel that. I was the opposite. I would just socialize. Like, I was trying to buy friendship. I would socialize to do anything except working on myself or business. Yeah, bits of skin you must do, I can imagine. But I'm just kind of like, time is money, man. I could be making money and I could be growing myself. I could be like, I don't know, decluttering my room. I could be doing my taxes. I could be doing all these things that actually I need to take care of for myself. But instead, I'm at this like, yeah, I'm at this like 5 hour dinner, and it's costing me 60, instead of making $60, I'm spending $60. And these people, no one's energy is as good as mine because they don't work on themselves. So what am I really getting out of it? It's not like I'm walking away feeling very inspired. Bits of skin, that's great, right? But I don't know, but it's really come down to money. Like, I hosted a dinner the other day. Like, I hosted a dinner the other day, and to be honest, my gut earlier that day was like, is there an Eric? No. No, I don't know an Eric. Punawanti, hello. Yes, because I enjoy it. Yeah, I enjoy my work as well. But I also feel like, yeah, I think for me it's also sometimes to check on what's real. And I realize that the connections that, yeah, and my connections that have depth, the people that I have really great chats with don't have time to socialize all the time. So we don't see each other as often as I would like and we would like, but it's because we're just so busy doing our thing. And that's really nice. Yeah, that's really great, Margot. And I think once you realize that like life is different from other people, yeah, you know what I mean? Like the people that, yeah, bits of skin as well. Yeah, 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 I totally get what you say. Like, I'm also meeting new people all the time, like with work, and especially for you because you're going around, you're meeting so many people. Like, your job requires you to meet so many people. So then it's just kind of like, I don't feel lonely, you know, like I don't feel like there's no one around, because it's not true. There's so many people around. But yeah, I feel like also the people that do are on the same level is so nice. The people that are on the same level with me also don't have time to go and socialize all the time because they're too busy working on themselves. And that's great. And then when we catch up, I really look forward to catching up with these people lah. But yeah, but I think particularly, like, I hosted this dinner the other night, and actually my gut was like, maybe you should tell them that you're working so you can't host the dinner. And you know what? I didn't listen to my gut, and I ended up going out spending $100 on like like it was a Korean barbecue style. So I told everyone to bring meat, and then of course at the end of the night, they were like, like there's leftover stuff. So I asked the people who brought the meat, do you want to bring this home? And everyone said no. And then the one person who didn't meet being like, oh yeah, I'd love to, sure, I'd like to take some home. She literally took the box of meat that was like unopened. She didn't even take. Hi, Elizin, thank you so much. And I just was like, it just really annoyed me. And then I was like, wow, okay, I didn't even have these leftovers for next day. And then also, it was kind of like, what did I really get out of that dinner? The person I hosted the dinner for, to be fair, he was jet lagged. He was really, really tired, so he couldn't really enjoy it. Elijah, hello. And if I tell you who this person is, you'd be shocked. You guys would probably know who this person is if I told you, because she's quite a, I wouldn't say she's a very, very famous actor, but she's on a huge Netflix series. Elijah, how are you feeling? The energy is crazy. Yeah, but I can't. I'm not gonna out her. But to be honest, she didn't mean it. I don't think she meant it either anyway. Oh no, this is an international Netflix show. She's made it. But I just thought it was very like, wow, if you're gonna take me, cause she was like, oh, I was like, well, which one? She said, oh, can I have the beef slices? The unopened, the full box of beef slices. When I was like, really, you should take the half-eaten pork belly. Why your bosses are playing mahjong in temple? Fun or not? You got to play with them or not? I just was a little bit like, of course you took. I don't know. Something about that really just. But it was, you know what? It's a good lesson. It's a very good lesson. Now, yeah, my healer said this is not the year that we are going to be convening and being with a lot of people. And to be honest, I should have just I could have gone and spent $50 instead of $100. I could have gone and I could have had dinner out and come home early. Wow, I love playing mahjong. Actually, the electronic table is shook, but also at the same time, right? The electronic mahjong table takes away the joy of building the mahjong table. Yeah, but I need to let it go. I'll talk about it to my healer, and she'll be like, no, it's very good. I think that to be truly successful, you have to be selective. There is no way you can be successful and not selective. So it's very good. A denied lover? I'm only 33. Who could have passed away? Who could have passed away that I've dated? I'm like 33. Wow, pro players, 喜欢赚钱 is it? Wow, I hope it's not my ex. I hope it's not my first boyfriend. I hope he's still on this earth. I did have a dream about my first boyfriend leaving this earth. No lah, you won't go dark. What, by being selective? No. Oh my god, I pride myself now on being selective. You know what they say? What my healer always says? If you are a best friend, If you are a best friend, oh yeah, about losing someone close at your age. Yeah, correct, correct, correct. I don't know, like, it couldn't be. What, two Elijahs on here. So, hi, it's Eddie. Eddie? Some will never forget you, yeah. I'm only 33. I feel like a denied lover. I don't think there's anyone I denied that's passed. They're still alive. A lot of denied lovers around. Yeah, I just feel so. Elijah, how are you feeling the energy? Oh, but they could go on reality. Yeah, like Margot is like, bits, not all of that love will be loved. Yeah, I guess so. Oh my god, Margot, yeah, some go on reality TV. That's so funny. That's crazy. Just going on reality TV. I love that. I love that. Oh, there's a cherry. Let's hang out. And here we are. Wow, you won $100 at Toto, Elijah. It is an up. You must have felt it. You know why? Because we just had a solar eclipse in Aquarius, Elijah, and you would have loved it. This solar eclipse in Aquarius, right, would have been a new start for you. I do need a rest. I will be going to bed very soon. Oh, you also want to give away, Margot? Amazing. Look, don't listen to anyone. It is a great time to manifest. I feel like I'm manifesting every day. Like, wow, silent disco. So you want going to a silent disco? Keeping everything up and high. Wow, Elijah, what has been the change for you? That's what I want to know. Is it just that you've been like keep being grateful? Like, what is the change for you? Oh, interesting, Joe. I have lifted so many people in my life. The reason why I can lift 92.5 kg is because I have lifted so many people up. So, yeah, I have no regrets, man. I think the work is making me happy as each day passes. Feeling that this job is perfect for me. I love to hear it, Elijah. This is so good. Really? Do you know what's crazy? 你 basically 右转1000 just to 你就是 Elijah 你真的去转一圈 to come back to this which is what 你心里里面 always knew that you were this is what you wanted to do, right? 你真的转1000 wow. Oh my god. Valtora's Enigma, I got a great job and financially living up after years of struggling. That's amazing. I love to hear it. How do you feel? Like, that must feel so good. And congratulations for not giving up. Do all the secular jobs out there just to land in the temple. The work is making you happier as each day passes. I don't think that anyone can say that. Like, not anyone. I think a lot of people can't say that. I love that. What is it? In terms of the work, what do you feel? Like, do you just feel like it's good energy, or this is what you are meant to do? For context, everyone, Elijah works in a temple, helping out. And you are a temple boy lah, Elijah. Actually, you are such a temple boy. So I'm just so happy that, you know. And from there, you never know what else is going to come, right? 是这样的. Valtoras, I think that's amazing. That means you've had a breakthrough, and they call it a quantum leap. So for you, I think don't worry. Like it's great. I think it's so great. Just keep on quantum leaping. Yeah, Elijah, you get to help people. Hello. Hello, LP. I'm gonna call you LP. So you want a silent disco? That's so cool. Oh my god, I think that's a really great hobby, Margot. Very good. Okay, last call. Anyway, it's 2:50. Last call. Whoop. Well, it was very lovely to come on and chat with everyone. Some things feel hopeless and terminal when we give them hope. I think that's great. Yes, I think that's very, very important. I think it's very important to, because there is always hope. We always must live in hope, you know. Okay, y'all. I think I'm gonna like kind of tap out. But it's been really nice to talk to everyone and connect. I'm sorry I haven't been as live as often. Life has just picked up. Um, Life has picked up so good. Like it literally has been so freaking good. Yay! I'm so glad. I'm sad that I burnt the carpet, but or maybe I didn't burn it today. But life has been so good. Life has been really busy. I've just been emceeing. I'm quite behind on my content, but um, no, I won't be live. It's 12:50 a.m. for me, so this is me. Yes, it is Mercury retrograde. Thank you, bits of skin. Oh, thank you so much, Valtoris. Valtoris, I'm just so happy for you that you've got a great job. I'm so glad. You really are making make the most of the energy this year. When does it end? Okay, Elijah, I need to tell you something very interesting. My healer said, right? She said must cut out. If you really want to work with energy, right, you have to cut out alcohol. You can have iced lemon tea while watching mahjong. Oh my god, I'm sorry. When I think of having drinks and mahjong, I don't know why I think of yours packet drinks, or I think it's because like can you call Elsie? Shout out to Elsie. Hello. I think it's because every time Chinese New Year people play mahjong, then got the yours packet drinks. You know, as in you can have a drink every now and then, but yeah, alcohol takes. So some of my friends are big marijuana smokers, and they lit up in front of me when we actually Elijah. So I was playing mahjong with them, and they literally like had a joint in front of me, and they were like, "Is it okay?" I was like, "Yeah, it's fine," but then they lit this joint, and then I realized it wasn't fine. As in, I don't really care about the smell, but it was just more that I couldn't, and I, I'm not gonna say it on live, but because I'm on a Singapore live too, but they lit up this joint in front of me, and it wasn't the joint. I think it just I kind of don't mind the smell of weed. I don't really mind it, but I think for me it was kind of more like, wait, why are we doing this? You do? Used to. I used to a long time ago. But I just kind of was like, but when they lit up this joint, I was no, I didn't partake, by the way. I just looked at them. I used to. I just kind of looked at that being like, why do we need this, guys? We're like playing mahjong. I don't know. It's so weird. Like I used to, I used to be very open, but then I guess it's not. I just yeah, that's right, from the pineal gland. That's right. From that pineal gland. Yes, LP. Yeah, 4 times a month, Elijah is good, I think. Oh, someone made a payment. Okay, I guess I'm gonna do a reading tonight then. Thank you. Who just made payment? Come. Oh, Jingo, how are you? Okay, come. Astro reading ah. Okay, let me find your chart. Oh yes, we got Mercury retrograde now. Okay, Jingo, how are you finding the... Okay, if you're feeling a little bit astro reading lie. Okay, good, because are you feeling the energy? It's pretty intense. Everyone's a little bit on edge. That's the it's on edge lah. You're feeling a bit like I'm feeling a bit like agitated. Why? Then you like just send a wink wink. Work issue. Okay, let's see. Let's see what's going on for you. Jingo. Did I save your chart under Jingo or your... Wait. How did I not save your chart? Hey, Jingo. Can you... Oh, no, I found it. Don't worry. Okay, we're going to do an astro reading now. Anyway, microdosing on the pineal. That's so funny. The microdosing on the pineal is so funny. I love it. That's a... But, you know, like, I guess I just... Yeah, it's so weird. I used to be so into it or so open, but now I think working with energy, I just, you know, please sing us a song. 'Cause I think it's so easy to fall in love. So come give me a call and we'll fall into us. I'm the perfect mix of Saturday night and the rest of your life. Anyone with a heart would agree. It's so easy to fall in love with me. Use you me. Okay, thank you, Use. Oh my god. Okay, Jingo, let's go. You sing so well. Thank you. That was Liana Bestie. It wasn't Liana, thank you. Liana, welcome back. All right, I'll do a reading for Jingo and then I'll sing another song. Okay, Use, how are you? 新年快乐. How is life? Sing Hilary Duff. Oh, okay, quickly. Hey now, this is what dreams are made of. Hey now, this is what dreams are made of. I got somewhere I belong. I got somebody to love. All right, here we go. But actually, that's a low key. This is what dreams. This is what dreams are made of. Have you ever wondered what life is about? Oh my God, you could search the world and never figure it out. You don't have to cross the oceans. Something like that. Boo, 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 boo. Okay, Jingo, yeah, come and tell me. Oh my God, I would so love to get an a cappella of your music and make backing music for you. Oh, you're so sweet. Maybe the best YouTuber. You can sing, thank you, man, you lucky. Oh yeah, because you used to DJ. I would love to sing a sample for a track. Like we all love Better Off Alone. Okay, Jingo, yes, come tell me. Jingo, you ready? You here? Do you think you were better off alone? Do you think you were better off alone? Talk to me. Okay, anyway, Jingo, let's go. Jingo, what's going on for you? Wow, okay, Jingo. So this Mercury retrograde, right? Like right now, there's a lot of stops in your health and your everyday routine. So with work, yeah, with work, what are the issues with work? Because I really feel like right now, looking at your chart, right? Okay, wait, where's Aries? Yeah. Okay, here's what has happened for you. This is what is happening. So from the 20th of Feb, right? Basically, from the 20th of Feb, I don't know when you started feeling this energy, but around the 20th of Feb, your relationship house was starting to get shaken. When I say your relationship house, I don't just mean romantic, it is also your one-to-one business partnerships. So that could also be your relationship with your boss. It's just anyone you have a one-to-one relationship with, your one-to-one dynamics, let's say. Let's put it this way. The seventh house. So what happened is from the 20th of Feb, right? This area gonna shake up like xiao. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's almost like there's a little bit of a structure breakdown or a separation. So for you, it might actually be the people around you are experiencing you separating from them, whether that's expectations or there's some sort of separation between you and a person. And when I think about work, it could also be you having more boundaries at work. So then people be like, hey, how come you need to be like that? You have to say this is mine and this is yours. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's some of the energy that's happening. Then we had shortly after that, right, we had a solar, or before that, we had a solar eclipse in Aquarius, which was all about it's actually all about your creativity and how you it, this was really, it really shook awake maybe your creative sexual energy. Does that make sense? And when that is shaken awake, you start to act in different ways. So I think people a little bit, they're not used to it. They're used to you. Is this what has happened? Like suddenly you have this burst of energy. But also, by the way, people are xiao, okay? People like, this old flatmate turned up on my doorstep twice, wanting to just like crash on my couch. It was crazy. But I think for you, it's actually what is happening, right? Okay, firstly, right, it's you. I think because you are starting to move with the energy, and people, that's making people uncomfortable. But people also on their own side, right, are freaking crazy. They're doing, and people's nervous systems are breaking down. So right now for you, but let me tell you this, from now, zone now until the end of March 20th, Mercury is retrograde, and this is hitting your chart, your Pisces part of your chart, which is your sixth house. So this is a very, very big month for your health and for your everyday routines. Like, it's all about kind of like your habits and your rituals and what you're doing. So there might be a lot of maybe you might find that there's a lot of disruption right now to your, whether that's health or your everyday routines, whether that's also, I do feel like it's a bit of a hangover from, we're having like an Aquarius eclipse hangover. So I think that hangover is also spilling into the next house lah. So must change habits? Yes, you must change your habits. I think, or rather I think, right now, whatever, in your everyday, like when you're going about your everyday, whatever is being disrupted is showing you something that's like not, it's like that might be showing you something that's not optimized. So actually what I want you to think about from now until the end of March is, how can you optimize your routines? Does that make sense? So every disruption, okay, when I say optimize, right, I also mean like every little disruption is there for you to slow down and to review what is working and what is not. So just say you're going to work and then the bus, I don't know, every time you go to work, there's like a public transport breakdown. Yes, it might be Mercury retrograde, but it also might be time to change your routes. But I think this month is going to be very big for your health. So you need to really pay attention to your health and habits. So every little, I think it's, and and then you will also be shown colleagues kind of cold. I actually think that this has a lot more to do with them than it is you. What do you think about the lineage of various ways of using energy that's here in India? Oh yeah, I mean I can't really speak on the lineage in India because I'm not Indian, so I don't feel like I can speak on that, but I think there's a lot of cool stuff. Your colleagues are kind, okay, let me tell you, actually it was the Saturn Neptune conjunct in Aries. I don't know what did you I think for you, right? It's actually the energy in your body has changed. Did you feel it after what happened for you around Feb? Like, when did this start? When did the energy start? Your moon is in Aquarius in the 5th house. But the retrograde is hitting Pisces. It's the solar eclipse. So, and then we're about to have one in Virgo. Okay, here we go. So, your sun is in Virgo in the 12th house. So your moon in Aquarius, but your moon is not just in Aquarius, it's in the 5th house. So for you, right, the retrograde, this whole retrograde is all about, this whole retrograde literally is you. If I were to actually look at your chart, right, I would say this whole retrograde is all about the ways in which you allow yourself to be a rebel and to express, to like, it's kind of like you allow yourself to have like weird big ideas, and you allow yourself to follow, it's like, oh, I have this like really crazy idea, and then you follow it. And this is the kind of idea that people are like, why? That's crazy. No one else has these kind of ideas. This is what this Mercury it's all the ways in which you are actually very creative, and your problem solving and your creativity, and how you are a rebel, how you allow yourself to be different from others. But also, so this retrograde will really be showing all the ways, like it will be showing you the habits that either block or help this. What are the ways in which you tell yourself, no, you're too crazy? What are the habits that you have that are allowing yourself to express this rebellious streak? And also, it's not just a rebellious streak, but it's an understanding of what needs to change. Your Aquarius moon in the 5th house tells me, right, that you are here to find, what needs to change. It's almost like if you go into an organization, you kind of know where things need to be adjusted, but not everyone is open to the adjustment. So actually, right, and then with the Saturn Neptune ingress into Aries, what has happened for you, from according to your chart, is, right, I think you fundamentally, Jingo, you are someone who's a bit of a rebel. You are different from other people. You're a bit of a lone wolf as well. It's like that. That's your moon in Aquarius. There's nothing. That's your sun in Virgo and your moon in Aquarius. There's nothing you can do about it. So that is why. But you are literally here to. I think you are really here to. You are the lone wolf, but also you are the rebel that. You are the rebel that kind of knows. There's a saying about Aquarius. Aquarius is never wrong. They are never wrong. They're just early. So your body is okay. Let me tell you, and I say it's probably your energy. Your body has started to feel the shift in energy. Your body actually needs, for you to feel regulated on a daily basis, you actually need to, Jingo, you need to express your weirdo. You need to just be weird. You need to be able to express your inner weirdo at all times. It's very important for you. Do you know this? When you suppress yourself to try and be normal and like everyone else, it's very, very, very bad for you. Then you will start feeling sick lah. Your body will start breaking down. All this stuff, you'll feel very heavy. And so when you start leaning into this energy, people around are a bit uncomfortable because they're not used to it. And also because, right, we have all this stuff this year happening in Aries, and that's affecting your one-to-one dynamics. I think people are feeling like you are not the same Jingo that you were before. And actually, it's not that you're thinking differently, but it's literally just the energy in your body is making it's like it's different, and people don't know how to deal with it. That's why your colleagues are like that. Hi, positive thinking. Thank you so much. So this period, right, it's just going to reveal to you more and more and more, right? How, like, if like, you need to make time to be a weirdo, actually. Hi, Darren. How are you? 恭喜发财. Yeah, I think ask for a transfer. I think it's good. And honestly, I think, yeah, I think it's a good time to ask for a transfer. Yeah, do you see that? Yeah, I do. Because Mercury is retrograding in Pisces. Hi, Castro. How are you? Hello. Hi, Yuna. Yeah, I think so. I think right now, the most important thing for you to do is you need to, I think that you need to be realistic, but you need to allow yourself to dream. Actually, the question, right, is you need to allow yeah, ask for a transfer, and also you need to allow your work to expand. I want you this month, right, to really think about, actually for you, the exercise I want to give to you is, you know that future version of yourself that's very successful and very happy? What does that person do every day? What are the things that they do? How do they feel when they do those things? When these problems come up, right, how do they deal with it? You need to, this is a very good time to do that. You need to work back, reverse engineer a little bit. Castro, I'm so glad to hear you're good. So, like, okay, like for instance, right, just at work, your colleagues are like being very cold. What is, if you are the most successful, like badass version of yourself, right, how would you react to that? And it's about really being in the energy, because this has really worked for me. Like in situations where, like especially in business situations where something has come up and been quite triggering, I then be like, okay, well, I'm really triggered. Why? So what is the CEO Amanda boss version of myself? If I was like a CEO with a lot of money, with like trillions of dollars, how would I deal with this situation happening right now? And I was like, okay, I would just like talk to them like this. Literally I would talk to this girl being like, hey, look, no, this is the deal. This is what is. So there's going to be a lot of that for you this year, this Mercury retrograde. But this Mercury retrograde also, um, you will be reviewing all the things in your habits that don't work for you. And this could also be your workplace. So if you feel like your workplace got very heavy energy, pulling you down, yeah, you could, this is the time where you would be like, okay, is it really worth it? The question for you right now is it really worth it? Avoiding triggers too could work, yes. Yeah, I know, of course, right? But no, it's more like when I trained this girl to be a face painter, and then she asked if she could go work for someone else. I was pretty triggered. I was like, are you crazy? I just trained you for free because as a friend. She's a friend. Does that make sense, Jingle? But I also, people are just xiao right now, okay? So when people are xiao, right, you just don't take it, like, the most important thing is don't take it personally. But how bad is it in your workplace? Is it really bad? Oh my god, I'm really sleepy. How bad is it? Like the workplace problem. Yeah, no, don't take it personally. I would say don't take it personally. Yeah, don't take it personally. Yeah. By the way, I would say the number one thing, right? I think it's, to be honest, I don't think it's not that personal. So you just gotta focus and do your own thing and be like, okay, because you know what? There's so many people going through a really rough time at the moment. Then they're not themselves. I think the best thing you can do right now is not take it personally. You just need to focus on your health and your habits. Hi Amanda, how are you? How's life? Hey, how is it? Yeah, suddenly cold. Don't take it personally. And see whether that changes things. No problem. Jingo, it's gonna be, I really feel like this is a very important time for you. But it's a very good time for you. So I want you to just pay attention. It's really giving pay attention. Quick recap, please. This is a month where you really need to think about embracing the cringe, and you need to accept who you are, being the rebel. Don't take things personally. People are changing all the time. Your body needs to feel, okay, literally your body needs to feel like you are making time every day to do whatever it is you want to do, to express your inner weirdo. Okay? That's the most important thing right now. You need to make time every single day to express your inner weirdo. When you don't do this, your body gets very angry at you. I don't know if you feel that. The more you try and conform and please people, the worse it gets. You need to just be like, this month is going to push you to be okay with just being how you are. Uh, yes. I mean, the Virgo thing, I think it's no. I mean, yes, but I'm really looking at, no, that's Aquarius moon. For this, I'm deriving it from your Aquarius moon in the fifth house of fun and creativity and good spirits, and the Pisces retrograde in your sixth house. And the Virgo moon and the Virgo sun as well. It's really hard. I know it's hard because you're Libra rising. You don't like conflict, right? You want to keep the peace. But the thing about Libras, right, is you all have to realize, right, that sometimes keeping the peace is not sometimes keeping the peace is not about being a people pleaser, but it's restoring balance. It's about restoring balance. And sometimes restoring balance requires you to disturb the peace. You know what I mean? It's the other way around. Oh my god. Wow, sleepy. Hi, bomb boy. Yeah, well, they didn't disappear, but they actually no, they no. So here's the interesting thing. They asked me what I thought. I was very triggered because I was like, why are you even asking me this question? That means you fundamentally don't understand the favor I've done for you. I was very triggered. The impact of Pisces and Virgo. Pisces, the impact of Pisces on you is the Mercury retrograde, which is your health. The impact of Pisces on you is your health. And it's like the Virgo in your 12th house. I think the impact of the Virgo on you is really just you are very Virgoian. I think it's in your mind. Actually, your mind, in your mental health, right? You are very methodical and you remember everything. You remember and you store information like crazy. That's your mind is always busy. Like you remember every single detail and you might overanalyze a little bit. But the Pisces in your sixth house, the impact of Pisces and this Mercury retrograde Pisces on you is going to be actually right. The question for you is what are the ways in which you dream of these things but you have not brought them into reality? You have not taken action. Like you're busy dreaming, being like, that would be nice, I'd like to do that, but you haven't actually brought it into action. You haven't actually brought it into form. That is going to be the effect of this Mercury in That's why I say, right, it's very important that you make time every single day to express your inner weirdo. Because you making time to do that, that physical expression of something is going to bring your manifestations into form. My god, I'm so sleepy. Okay, I have to go. Oh, hi. How important is astrology in our lives? Mocha, is this Machop? 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 Oh my god, welcome back, Machop. I mean, if you ask me, astrology is really, really important. However, astrology is just, hi Sarah, thank you, hi Annabelle. Astrology is actually there. Astrology is like it's like energy weather report. It's like you want to know what the energy in the world is like, then you look at the weather. Astrology is like weather report for energy. But having said that, I don't necessarily, I mean these days when I'm feeling I will kind of know what's going on, and I know a lot more intimately than I did 1 year ago. But there are whole weeks where I just kind of like 自动会do. I'm just working. I'm like working. I'm doing events, and I know the big major transits, so I know what to look out for. But I also don't like, I'm not like living on it every single day. So I think that's also good. It's like, the weather, you work with it. You just have like an overview of what the weather is doing. And then you act accordingly lah. That's how I feel lah. Does that make sense, Machop? Macop? Is it Machop or Macop? So Jingo, I just feel like, yeah, Jingo, it's really important for you right now. I just feel like your health is very important at the moment. And don't take things personally. You need to focus on your health, and also you need to focus on, cultivating and changing the habits that the most successful version of yourself wants. That's the Mercury Pisces retrograde and Pisces in the sixth house. It's a lot of future self-work, Jingo. I feel now, which is really great. This is the best work you could do. So actually, if you pay attention to what Mercury, all the things that are being triggered right now in Mercury retrograde, there will be some very helpful information. Actually, Virgo 12th house, Virgo Suns means that you're very good at understanding what is not working. You're very good at reviewing. Have you watched that video with Eileen Gu, where she says that you can literally change your thinking? Actually, Jingo, you should watch that video. I need to know Eileen Gu's astrology chart. Yeah, so that's what it's giving. This is you. That's yeah. And this time right now is actually for you, Mercury retrograde is all about that. What she's talking about it. So in a way, you don't have time to care about your colleagues. If they're cold to you, they're cold, but you are busy. You should have your hands full now. This season until end of 20th March is giving the Eileen Gu video. It's very like that. Okay, I'm fading like mad. I need to go and sleep because look, can you see my eyes are like drooping? Thank you guys so much for being here. Jingo, I hope that makes sense. Come and update me soon and tell me what's going on at work. But yeah, just don't take it personally. Also, Jingo, this is not the year where this is not a year to be very social. As in, I'm finding now this is not a year where people are necessarily going to feel like being very social and are going to be, like the happy vibes. I'm not saying there won't be happy vibes, but by and large, people are really struggling. So don't worry if you've lost that like that nice family vibe, because right now it's not. I just feel like it's not yeah, for you it's a big healing. Yeah, it's a healing and learning year. And my healer also said to me, right, this is not a very social year. It's not a year to be socializing a lot. And it's not a year where people will feel like socializing. It's a much more internal and introspective year. And I'm feeling it intensely. Like I was telling everyone, I hosted a dinner and it just wasn't it. I'm like, I'm not going to host. I don't want to host anymore. I'm done. But yeah, so this is really a year, a healing and learning year. So yeah, think about the habits that the most successful version of yourself wants to cultivate. Okay. Hi, thank you, positive thinking. All right, I love you all. Thank you. I need to sleep. I'm so fading now. 1:21. Okay. Love you all. Good night. I will see you guys soon. I try and go live tomorrow, okay? I'm not sure. Bye, bits of skin. Thank you.